Good day, viewers. If you are joining us for the first time, this is Ojemai YouTube channel. You can also follow us on Facebook on Ojemai Online Chemistry. In today, we want to begin the journey of organic chemistry. In our previous video, I've already told you what you need to know when you want to name organic compound. So today, we are going to begin the journey of organic chemistry. And now, this journey, we are going to start from the first member, and the first member is alkane. Alkane. We are going to start with alkane. But if you look at the name, the title here, naming of the skeletal structure of organic compound. So we are going to use like one stone and catch two or three birds. One stone for three birds. So we are going to look at the skeletal structure, the ordinary structure, and the molecular formula of organic compound. Before knowing how to name organic compound, you must first of all identify the name of each carbon atom. So one carbon atom, in our previous video, I told you that one carbon atom is called met, two carbon atom is called what? Et, three carbon atom is called what? Pro, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to write it one side so that by the time we begin the structure, you will be able to identify. I want to make this video as simple as possible so that you will understand. You know, any problem you have, any challenge in naming organic compound, by the time watching this video, you will know that naming organic compound is one of the simplest thing in chemistry. Watch out. So I told you that here we have met, we have et, we have this 1, 2, we have pro, 3, boots, 4, pen, 5, hairs, 6, herbs, 7, ox, 8, none, 9, deck, 10. So each carbon atom you see, each time you see a carbon atom with 1, it means that that carbon atom is met. But because we are looking at alkene, the name ending will end with in. So for this one, we end with what? In. This methane. This is the name ending we are looking at. In. Now we begin with the first one. If I should draw a structure like this, 1, 2, 3. Then remember, each carbon atom, according to the formula of alkane is CnH2n plus 2. So 3 carbon atom will give you how many hydrogen atom? If you want to substitute that, put 3, like 3, you are looking for what? 3 carbon atom. Do the rough estimate. We have C3 for N, let N be 3, because you are looking at 3 carbon atom. H2 times N is 3 plus this 2. So we have C3, H2 times 3 will give you 6. 6 plus 2 will give us what? 8. So this is the molecular formula of propane. Pro because of what? How many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2, 3. So we are going to surround every carbon atom that is outside has what? 3 hydrogen atom. We have 1, 2, 3. Then now have another one here. Now have another one here. Have another one here. Have another one here. So the name of this compound is what? Pro. How many carbon atoms do we have in the chain? 1, 2, 3. So the name is what? Propane. Do you know why it is propane? Because we are only considering alkane series. After this lesson, in our next lesson, we are going to consider another one, alkene. We are going to carry it like that until we get to alkanamide. Go to our previous video and watch the 11 or 12 things that we are going to do in organic chemistry. So this one is alkene. This is alkene series. Alkene series has what? All these members. So now for methane, we are going to write only 1 carbon atom. For ethane, we are going to write 2 carbon atoms. So the one that we have just written here is how many carbon atoms? You count 1, 2, 3. So 3 carbon atom is what? Pro. Then you now come and add with the name ending. This carbon, this met is for all the member of homologous series. Then their name ending according to homologous series. One of the characteristics of the homologous series is that all members of a series have the same name ending. So we are only considering alkane. So we are going to use always be using in, and also the carbon atom in the chain. So this structure is called propane because of what? How many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2, 3. They are surrounded by what? 8 hydrogen atoms. This is the 8 hydrogen atom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this compound is called propane. Now, if you want to name the skeletal structure of this compound, how do you name it? Let me show you how to draw the skeletal structure. 1, 2. If I see a compound like this, this compound is called propane. Do you get that? How is it propane? This is 1 carbon atom. This is 2 carbon atom, and this is 3 carbon atom. So this compound is called propane. It's not magic. Are you following? We are looking at, then if I should add another carbon atom here, if I add another carbon atom here, so I can add another carbon atom. I can just say this one. So this structure here is what? 4 is what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is what? Butane. So butane is what? 4 carbon atom, and 4 carbon atom is what? But. Now the problem is not to name. This is what we call a linear chain, a single chain, without not attaching itself with any child. Now let's go to the one that has a child. If this compound, I hope you are following. If you don't get, you just leave a comment on the comment section. If this compound, for instance, now, have a child, and the name and the child name is B arrow. B arrow is a symbol of bromine. This chain has a child, and the child name is what? Bromine. How do you name this compound? Now, different tutors have their own ways of naming, placing the different carbon atom or the position of a attached carbon atom. But in my own way, the way I normally teach my students, I will give you the simplest way so that you can use and understand. Firstly, you have to identify the chain, which you already know that 4 carbon atom, 1, 2, 3, 4 is what? Is for butane. That one is certain. Second thing you need to know is the chain has a child, and that child name is what? Is bromine. Do you get that? Is bromine. But you are not going to say bromine this. Of course, you are going to watch out how we are going to name it. Now this child name is what? Bromine. This child is attached to this carbon atom. Look at the carbon atom that this child is attached to here. Now if this child, now you have to number your carbon atom. How do you number your carbon atom? Check that carbon atom that is closer to outside. Carbon atom that the child is attached to and is closer to outside. If I start and count 1, 2, then I start and count 1, 2. Which one is closer? 1, 2. Before this count, that is 1, 2, 3, and this one is 1, 2. Which one is closer to outside? Of course, this one is closer to outside. So 1, 2 is shorter than 1, 2, 3. Are you following? I take it again because that is where students normally have problem. That is where students normally have problem. You look at this. This bromine is attached to this carbon atom. This side counting from here to outside and counting from here to outside. Which one is shorter? Which one is shorter? Or which one will you count before you get to outside? This is outside, and this what? This is outside. Do you get that? So if you count here 1, 2. That is 1, 2, you get to outside. But if you count here 1, 2, 3 before, so this side is shorter than this side. So we are going to start our numbering from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We cannot start our numbering from here because if you must count 1, 2, 3 before you now get to this carbon atom that attaches itself with this baby. Do you get that? But if you start here 1, 2, 1, 2 is shorter than 1, 2, 3. Do you get that? So 1 to 3 is long. So can't always count yourself. This is the simplest way to use and remember how to place your carbon atom. Now since you know that this bromine is it attaches itself to this carbon number 2, how do you name it then? You now say 2 bromo, 2 bromo. You don't call it bromine, you call it what? Bromo. 2 bromo. This is 2 bromo is not because bromine are 2, it's because bromine attaches itself to carbon number 2. Are you following? Bromine attaches itself to carbon number 2. That is why I call it 2 bromo. It's not that you have 2 bromine. Oh. Now you say 2 bromo. What is the chain? Now do you see another child here? You have not seen another child. You only have one child, and that child is bromine. Do you understand? The name of that child is what? Bromine. We don't have another child like ethyl, chlorine, and so on and so forth. So the only child that is attached itself to this carbon atom is what? Bromine. So we only have one. So 2 bromo. You now count the chain now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon atom is what? 4 carbon atom is what? Is butane. All the member here, because we are looking at alkane, will be what? In. So this one will be what? Butane. So will be 2 bromo butane. 2 bromo butane. Are you following? Now, how do you draw the skeletal structure of this chain? Skeletal structure. Remember, the molecular formula of this chain is C here has how many carbon atom? I mean hydrogen atom. 1, 2, 3. So it's CH3. That is the molecular formula. Another C, we now have another C. This C has 1 hydrogen atom. We have 1 hydrogen atom. 1 hydrogen atom, we have 1 bromine. We have Br. Do you understand? You now proceed to the next one. C here. This C has how many H? 1, 2. H2. Then you now proceed to the next one. You have what? C, another how many H? 1, 2, 3. CH3. So this name, sometimes they will give you a compound like this. You now ask you to name this compound. They will not draw the structure. It's now left for you to what? To arrange the structure. Now I have said that we are going to use 1 stone and kill 3 birds. So this is one of the way. This is another way. Now let us draw the skeletal structure. Skeleton means the skeleton of it. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4. I can just draw like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now this is 4 carbon atom. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am just doing this because of people who are preparing for international Olympiad exam. I took one student to Abuja in Nigeria where he wrote exam for international Olympiad. Almost all the thing that they taught them in there, because they have external people that are teaching them, is almost this structure. That is why I say let me teach people how to draw this kind of structure. Now we have 4 carbon atom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in the 4 carbon atom we have a baby here. The baby is attached to this number 2 carbon atom. So you got 1, 2. So here we have what? B arrow. B arrow. So this compound is called 2-bromobutene. 2-bromobutene. You are going to do this one for me. In our next video, we are going to consider this is video 1. We are going to still consider video 2, that is for Alkane. Then we now go to video 3, which will be what? OB18. We are going to consider all the lists before you write a jam, so that before you write your jam, you have already know how to name organic compound. You do this one for me. Going to do this. So this aeroplane that you are seeing here, you are going to find the molecular formula. You now draw the structure for me. Leave it on the comment section. Just give me, okay, you don't, even though you don't draw the structure because of probably place you can submit it, just tell me the name of this structure. Tell me the name of this structure. Leave it on the comment section. Thank you. Bye bye. Remember to share this video to as many as possible. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel name is Ojemai TV. You can as well follow me on Facebook on Ojemai Online Chemistry.